Alright, this is going to be a real life install of the Magguts magazine guts replacement for the Kel Tec P3AT. This company makes them for various 380s like the Glock 42, the Kel Tec P3AT, the Ruger LCP, I think the Smith & Wesson 380, and we're going to show you real life. They don't really need the gun, so we're just going to use the magazine. This magazine has a pinky extension on it, and to get this extra magazine capacity, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so we can get 7. Personally, I like to use the Corbon. These are the newer 380s with the deep hollow point for maximum expansion. For those of you unfamiliar with 380s, probably not many if you're watching this, but 380 is like a 9mm short. Still would be a nasty round to get hit with, especially with a hollow point. For my self-defense, I usually mix them up a little bit. I have some Federal Hydroshock. See if we can focus on that. Too close. But anyways, these have good expansion too, and it also has a little lead pin in the middle, which just makes it even expand more, just nastier. So I know the first thing you're supposed to do is take off the bottom. Like I said, I have my finger extension. And let's see what kind of directions we have here. We have 4 main parts. And then the inside here, we have inside the cover a single page of directions. Not printed very well, by the way. Not printed very well. They could do a better job of printing this. I know they have video instructions on their website, which hopefully I won't have to go to. Caution, wear safety glasses because this stuff could pop up and bust your eye. Remove base plate from magazine while pressing the release button. Okay, I've done that basically. Long flange on connecting cup should be toward the flat end of the magazine. So this little piece is the bottom. It's got the pin. So we'll just put it at the bottom. The flange plate sticks up. And it's got a little flange plate. You can see it sticks up. Maybe not. So it looks like that is going to go this way. We'll keep everything oriented the same way to make it easier. Then it says the small spring, excuse me. Then the large frame, and it has a long flange connecting cup, which looks like it's this piece. Oh no, yeah, it looks like it's this piece. Pay close attention to spring orientation relative to the end of the springs, as orientation is not intuitive. That makes sense. Not. Lock plate flange should be located on the outside of the mag tube. Lock plate flange should be located on the outside of the mag tube. Lock plate flange. Okay, well that makes sense. So it's going away. Still not sure about this connecting cup. This is obviously the top. follower, and that is going to go this way. Okay, so I always like to lay things out, make it easy. This is the direction the bullets go in, like this. And this makes everything a lot simpler to me, because I'm a simple man, and you don't want to F this up. I mean, it doesn't look like anything I couldn't correct, but this is confusing me a little bit, why this connecting cup. So it looks like this goes basically like that. And then this goes like this. Makes sense. And then this will go onto the bottom, and the lock plate goes into the bottom of the spring. And then this will go right on the top, like so. Alright, so why don't we go for it? It says, upon taking this out, be very careful, keep your finger over the spring stuff so it doesn't pop out into your eye, but if you have safety glasses on, it's no big deal. So we have the cheap little locking plate, base plate from the existing magazine. Yeah, this thing ought to be cleaned out while I got it open. It's dirty. I didn't realize I had so much crap in there. Yeah, be a good idea while you do this. Go ahead and clean it out. You can see it's not gunky or nothing, but let's do this right, man. We're gonna get extra round here. We're gonna clean this baby out. So let me get the clean stuff. I'm not saying this is what I use on everything, but I like this because this is synthetic safe. And I know we're dealing with metal here, but it's a good cleaner to use on your guns because it's synthetic safe. And you know, those polymer things, just, you don't want to be putting too harsh chemicals on it. On the barrel and everything's one thing. And this wasn't too dirty. But again, why not clean it while you got it open, man? I don't want to be doing this often. You know what I mean? Okay. So, now basically, still looks like, oh, okay, so this is the way it should go right here. The front this way. This holds the back of the bullet, these flanges. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this inside. If you don't like because I'm going slow, then don't watch it. But this is a real life, first time, somebody who's never messed with this thing. So we're showing you, as the world turns, the real life mechanisms. So the locking plate flange should be located on the outside of the mag tube. Okay. And since this is the back, the front is going to be here. Hopefully you can see this. I'm trying to keep it where you can see it too. It's making it tougher. Let's see. Push this baby in. Okay. just kind of go over this. I think that's going to have to be the other way around. Let's see. No, it looks right. Okay, I got everything looking right. Just want to do that before I pop it in, take a look at what it looks like. It looks pretty much just like what I took out. I don't know how that thing's going to hold extra round. Alright. So there we go. Usually what I do with these is I alternate them. You see I have a few more of these. Then I do the Hydro Shocks. So what we're going to do is I'll start with the Hydro Shock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, folks, hold on. I got to go get another round. You can hear me. Hopefully you still hear me. And I'm going to get another round. We're going to get another round. And I got to get my bullets out. Okay, all right. If you don't have one of these boxes, they're really good. I like to tape on the top what we got in here. It's got a whole smorgasbord. Look at that. It's a buffet line, just like at the Golden Corral. I got my filet. I got my salmon. It's just, it's great, man. I even have a little hamburger. But, all right, let's see. Let's see if I have another Hydro Shock in here somewhere. Oh, these are cool. The first round will go right through your clothing with that tip, and all it is just something so your clothing doesn't prevent the expansion. All right, so we got 6 and 7. Let's just see. Can I get 8? No, compadre, not the 8. All right, so look how easy that was. Wow. I'll tell you something. That's the best 20 bucks you can use, man. Now I know it's loaded, but I just want to see if it loads in flat. Yep. So technically, we got 7. We could hold 1 in the chamber. That'd be 8. So this little boy here, or girl, however you want to call it, was a 7-rounder, 6-rounder, excuse me. Now it is a 7-rounder, only because of this new invention called Magguts. I will update this when we go to the range and see how it feeds, but to be honest, I can see no reason in the world. In fact, it feels like it's nice and springy, better than it was. I like it. I really like it. And I like these Hornady ones too. So there you go, folks. We got also, you know, you got other ones. They make them for various things, various 380s, as I said. Okay, 73s.